the more Indian cricket board started to make money. They had no money. We didn't even have an office. Then we didn't have an office even when they started making money.
So BCCI didn't even have enough.
Not even till the time I joined BCCI. Even till then, even after with the ESPN and everybody, but still they were making small money. When I joined the BCCI, it took a long time to join it. BCCI was a cool old boys club, controlled by Jagmohan Dalmia and his cronies in those days.
How did you join then?
It took a long time to get in there, and then I had a good friend, Vasundhara Raje, without doubt. My only issue was, I will build a stadium in Rajasthan. I will get government to give us stadium and we will renovate. Cricket कभी खेली नहीं राजस्थान में. एक दिन में नहीं खेली इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट. रणजी ट्रॉफी के लिए ग्राउंड नहीं है. आप क्रिकेट बोर्ड में हो, आप ट्रेजरर हो 20 साल से. क्या करा आपने क्रिकेट के लिए? कुछ नहीं किया. I gave a blueprint to the 32 members. I was part of it. And we won 31 out of 32 districts. Landslide. Without election, over 1 lakh people on the street on my election. Never happened in a cricket election. 1 lakh people on the street. Stadium. And I became president of Rajasthan Cricket Association. I have got a seat on the BCCI board now. Mr. Dalmia, only person talk, Mr. Dalmia, against Mr. Dalmia, me and Mr. Bindra, though. We started with 2. We said we got to remove him. I got removed at the state level. Now how do you remove at national level? That is again 31 votes. Then I started put my blueprint about 2,000 crore versus 20 crore. Business plan out. 99% didn't believe it. Nobody believed it.
So you said कि बोर्ड अभी क्रिकेट बोर्ड इंडिया का 20 करोड़ कमाता है, मैं 2,000 करोड़ कमा के दूंगा.
सब पैसा खा रहे हैं. क्यों? मैं चला रहा हूँ ESPN. मुझे पता था ये रेट है हमारा. ये रेट देखो इतना बना रहे हैं. आप दे रहे हैं 10 करोड़ साल का, हम 10 करोड़ मैच का बनाते हैं. कौन खा रहा है सारा पैसा? कौन देगा फ्री में? आप बेकार में बेच रहे हैं. सहारा इंडिया वॉज टी-शर्ट स्पॉन्सर. Indian board got nothing. Ex-cricketer of India, I won't name him, very famous cricketer of India, would sell the t-shirt himself. हम लॉर्ड में गए, वहाँ पे देखो क्रिकेट इंडियन टी-शर्ट बिक रही है. हाँ, पैसा कौन कमा रहा है? वेन्यू. सब खा रहे हैं.
मतलब जो स्पॉन्सरशिप इधर जैसे लिखा हुआ है एयर सहारा,
वो तो सहारा के लिए 1 करोड़ रुपए देते थे साल का. सहारा
1 करोड़ रुपए देता था
बोर्ड को. टी-शर्ट की तो वैल्यू है. आप जाते हो टी-शर्ट खरीदते हो, कितने की आती है? 400 रुपये, 500 रुपये. उन दिनों में 100 रुपये की आती थी टी-शर्ट. वो 100 रुपये कहाँ जा रहा है?
कौन रखता था?
जो मर्चेंडाइज कर रहा है.
वो भी बोर्ड के पास कुछ नहीं आता था.
बोर्ड क्लोज हिज आइज बिकॉज मिस्टर मैस्करेन एंड मिस्टर डालमिया वाज डूइंग साइड डील ऑन एवरीथिंग. जहाँ देखो जहाँ में साइड डील हो रही थी. तो आई स्टार्टेड टू शो कितनी वैल्यू होगी. फुल ब्लूप्रिंट वाज मेड बाय मी एंड मिस्टर बिंद्रा. ऑफ कोर्स मिस्टर बिंद्रा वाज द गुरु. Trips was the main issue there. कौन जाएगा इंग्लैंड ट्रिप पे? कौन जाएगा ऑस्ट्रेलिया ट्रिप में? मैनेजर अपॉइंटेड बाय डालमिया. If you look at the history and you go back, it's all on web available. You will see जो खाता पीता था उनको मिलता था. और मैचेस एलोकेट किए जाते थे ऑन द बेसिस जो क्लोज है उनके. तो राजस्थान got no match. Now there were 5 regular test centers. Punjab was one of them. Delhi was one of them. Mumbai was one of them. Calcutta was one of them. Chennai was one of them. And the rest would go by rotation. Whenever there was a test series in India or a cricket series in India, test matches went to all of these places. And one day series would also go to all these places, but by rotation to all the others. ना जैसे कि टर्न अभी तक नहीं आई. एक बार नहीं आई. And the state association head would make his money on allocation of matches. How? You sold panels. They'd undersell them. Ticket price खाते थे. That was the right of the association. I said everything should be computerized. Everything should be above board. एक मैच का I remember 50 लाख रुपए बनता था साल का. एक मैच के लिए. एक association. They were happy. I said, shouldn't be 5 crores, it should be 10 crores. A match. Everybody said, I'm mad. I said, there should be no free ticket. I said, allocation should be done and we should. And I said, I will buy my own ticket. And the chief minister said, she will buy her own ticket if allocated to Rajasthan. And I said, I'll make 20 crores. I made 30 on day one, on first match. I sold advertising, which was sold 50 lakhs for 18 crores. On one match. Ticket sales, which used to be 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 7 crores. Food sales, all added to 30 crores. Unheard of sum. Not even made by the national game. And I became the youngest vice president of the Indian Cricket Board at that point in time. We went on to have an office. Before the year was over, year is over, I did a 300 crore deal with Sahara for the front of the shirt. Highest sporting deal ever in the history, from 1 crore rupees a year to 3 crore rupees a day. I showed the value that they're getting on television for this day. Went on to sell 200 crores of Nike for just the bug and have a merchandising deal in place. Went on to cancel the Rupert Murdoch contract and scissor in a meeting with him, with Mr. Pawar, and terminating the agreement. And to the astonishment of Mr. Pawar in those days, it was on a Friday evening at 5 p.m. I called when Mr. Murdoch had come to do a meeting with Mr. Pawar, and I was there, and he was going to have a dinner with my father. And he had forgotten about that he had taken ESPN from me. And he said that, Lalit, I'll see your father tonight. I said, yes, you might not. He said, what happened? I said, your contract is terminated. Mr. Pawar looked at me and said, what? I said, sir, he's paying 40 crores. My minimum value I want for the board is $500 million. What? Everybody said, what? I said, sir, it was breaking news already on television. It was breaking news on television at 5 p.m. Why 5 p.m.? Courts close at 5 p.m. Okay? I had the tender out at 6 p.m. Same day. Closing before the courts open on Monday morning, on Sunday morning. Already had a deal in place with Nimbus that you will do a minimum bid of minimum $500 million. Minimum. That was my minimum bid price. Okay? That Nimbus had got a channel in those days. I will launch a new channel if I win it. It wasn't into my pocket. I could have done a deal with somebody else. Subhash Chandra also wanted to bid. Rupert Murdoch said, nobody will bid. I said, yes, nobody. And he stormed out, I'll sue you. I said, yes, you will sue us. We probably terminated you for wrong reasons. Good luck in court. 10 years, you might win a penalty from us. By that time, you'll be bankrupt, and as far as India is concerned. Okay? We went on to make history. We had started the regulation, the way of operation was through a press conference. All bids were open in front of everybody. All bids were submitted in front of everybody. Everything was regularized. We went on to build cricket centers in the years to come, which is now the hub of cricket in India, on a blueprint that Mr. Pawar laid out with a new team. Of course, I was very much part of running it. We went historical amount of revenues in there. And that led to what happened with the IPL.
But this tenure from 2005 to 2008. 2007, 2 years.
Yeah.
This is where you went from $67 million to $1 billion in revenue.
Yes.
In just 2 years.
And the same product, not repackaged, just repackaging the marketing. That is it. Now,
why were you so confident that you'll be able to sell it at this price?
I knew the value of it.
Because you were in the business.
I was in the business of it. So I knew the value of it. I knew the business could take it. And it was just money being made by Murdoch or anybody else. I said the board should make the money. We became a superpower cricket today. England always was the superpower for cricket. England, historically, the MCC ran cricket. And then where the headquarters were. And then along with Australia, the old buddies, the colonial system ran the cricket. We were able to break out from it. Mr. Pawar and I, Mr. Dalmia started that journey. Without doubt, we have to give him credit for that. He started that journey of breaking out of the thresholds of the stranglehold of the Western powers on cricket. But all of the international grounds started to flourish based on Indian money.
Yeah.
And we became with lousy infrastructure because our board never spent any money, didn't have that kind of money to spend till the IPL came in. Today, we are building one of the most modern infrastructures in the world. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to see them, but I see them on television. They're beautiful. You must have experienced some of them. I don't know. I haven't experienced a new one. I'm told Ahmedabad is absolutely incredible as a stadium. I mean, they're putting great stadium in Guwahati, in you name it, in different cities. Orissa, Lucknow, Kanpur. I mean, different cities are putting up great.
But can't you go there?
I can go there, but I haven't gone there because of the various issues that came in, especially with the IPL. And after season 1 was over,
थैंक यू सो मच ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए। अगर आपको और भी ऐसी क्लिप्स देखनी है तो राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए।